Good Monday morning, afternoon, something like that. But uh so one of the requests that I talk about was talking about kind of the difference in this last year, where my mind was at, where it's at now, kind of what was going on in my life a year ago, what's going on today. So uh and I'm going to make this video a little bit quicker than some of the other ones, but a year ago I was up in Elizabethtown, or Elizabeth, New Jersey, working on a refinery, and we were working 10 to 12 hour shifts, 6-7 days a week, rebuilding this refinery. And every night it was cold, windy, rainy, snowy, sleet, icy. So it's kind of nice to not be having to worry about that right now, where I can just focus on my own recovery and making my life easier right now. One of the biggest things when we are at work is we have to kind of focus on the task at hand, and that's something that they always preach at work. But a lot of people do get homesick whenever they're out working, so it definitely was something that was on my mind a lot. The fact that I was always traveling for work and not realizing, or not, kind of the fact that I am kind of nomadic, always traveling and things like that, just for work or for fun, and just seeing different parts of the country. At that time, we knew that a layoff was coming up, so I was trying to figure out what jobs I was going to be working for that spring into the summer, and then maybe eventually into the fall, depending on how long of a job it was. I had a couple ideas, but I really just picked, I decided to go out to Missouri and work out there for a couple months. So all in all, it wasn't a bad decision. The job up in Jersey, it was a fun job, but it just got so tiring being up there out working in the cold and rain and snow and sleet, all that. So that can definitely start wearing down on a lot of people, being in that kind of environment. And it's almost like a 180 from where I am now to where I was back then. Especially one of the biggest things is kind of like that seasonal depression. I don't know if my body will let me be depressed, having gone through all of what I have gone through, and being given this second chance at life. Everybody always says YOLO, or you only live once. Why not be sporadic? And I think most of my life before this accident, I wasn't nearly as sporadic as I wish I was. And that's one of the biggest things that's changed, is I do things that are a lot more sporadic now, and I can not necessarily no thought given to it at all, but I'm a lot more open with helping other people and doing things that I want to do, instead of doing things that other people want me to do to help them, if that makes sense. I have started working out, which is as challenging as you probably think, especially with one leg. But I have started working out, and I am sore as hell right now. So it's not something that I ever really wanted to do, but it is something that I know I need to do now, just because I know that my own physical exertion has, or the amount of things that I do throughout the day that are very physical, has definitely gone down. So the whole working out aspect, that is really just purely trying to keep me in shape. But I'm definitely a lot more optimistic about life, which is great because we all know that life can suck sometimes. But, at the end of the day, we are all alive. And that's the big part because, yes, today is going to be hard for some of y'all, but in a year from now, you'll be able to look back and see how far you've come and how far you've grown. And, you're going to amaze yourself by the progress you made.